Hi, I'm Rob from HopZine. Thanks for joining me live on location here at North Brewing in Leeds. I'm kind of bathed in the light of the kind of like heaters up there, so that's why I'm a bit red. So I ain't got like high blood pressure. Well, I probably have, but that's another thing. Anyway, so as it happens with these kind of vlogs, I end up quite hungover at the start of them. And I am again, because it was dark and wild city yesterday. So I'm up here at North, one of my favourite breweries. And I've got a half of transmission there. How strong is it? What an amateur, I forgot. 6.9, I didn't realise it was that strong. IPA. For me, it kind of like sits somewhere between East Coast and West Coast. I love it. I mean, it's a beer I have most weeks. Anyway, so let's have a look at it. So, it's not mega hazy. I mean, it's kind of a haze for days, I'd say, as far as the kind of colour goes. Kind of golden orange. Anyway, let's dive in. Cheers. As you know now, if you get aroma kind of like notes, it's a bonus because I can't get my nose in there. But I might buy one of their fancy glasses and do that in a minute. But yeah, it's got a little bit of bite, loads of grapefruit, mango, sweet orange, slight kind of pine note in there as well. It's light, making my eyes look redder than they already are. I won't say it's bitterness, but I mean there's something that kind of like resembles bitterness. It's not kind of biting in that sense, but there is a little something that keeps the balance. But I think it's cracking. Anyway, see you next one. Next one I've got is their birthday beer actually. I think it was their 4th birthday. It's the Triple Fruit Gose. This is the Boysenberry, 4.5% ABV. I had this last week. I actually came down for the kind of birthday kind of do. And this was released like a week ago, but I mean, look at the colour. I mean, even in this kind of ridiculous, weird pink light I've been bathed in, you can see it's like a beautiful, opaque, kind of crimson colour. A little bit of head. As you can see, managed to wangle a glass with a bit of headroom, and so you can get those aroma notes now. I know you. Well, that's what you've been waiting for. I kind of liking how it was becoming a thing. That I just didn't tell you what aroma was. Anyway, wow. So boysenberries. What the fuck are they? I don't know really. I mean, for me it smells like kind of tart, jammy blueberries. It's got that kind of ski yogurt thing. That's very much in the Dean's beer review style of the Daz White ski yogurt. You can have that one, Dean. But yeah, then that's pretty much it. It's a bit of one note, but with this kind of thing, that you want that. You want the fruit, don't you? That's what it's all about. So let's dive in. Cheers. Yeah, cracking. A little bit of sharpness, a little tart, but it's not overtly kind of crushing in its kind of sourness. Yeah, once again, it's that kind of jammy, hibiscus kind of like note. Sour raspberry. I know I should just say it tastes of boysenberries, but I have a fucking clue what they taste like. So it's kind of like somewhere between blueberry and raspberry. It's really nice. It's one of the best ones I've had in a while actually. It's not one of those beers that it's like instant heartburn. It's really drinkable. I mean, the Triple Fruit Gose is very much the darling of the Instagram crowd, and it's just so photogenic. I'm sure they're using like paint or something in those photographs. I'm gonna start doing that myself. Get taster pots from Wilco's. Do that. So, yeah, so that's the Boysenberry Triple Fruit Gose, 4.5% ABV. Birthday beer, good stuff. Right, next one is the West Coast Double IPA, 8.5% ABV. Yeah, probably going to regret that. Brewed in collaboration with Beerbliotek from Sweden. So, colour-wise, absolutely spot on. I mean, pin bright, kind of golden beer, pure white head. So, let's give it a sniff. You're definitely getting that kind of pine and kind of lemon juice. I mean, one thing I always say is kind of buttercup syrup, which is cough medicine, but it's lemon and honey, kind of like. But so you're definitely getting that kind of dank, kind of light evergreen. Yeah, it's got a bit of Haribo about it as well. But yeah, it smells the business, kind of lemony. So, cheers. Yeah, it's nice. Maybe not enough bitterness for me, but then again, I think the kind of craft beer drinker at the moment is just not kind of up for bitterness, and so it's not really got that kind of bite, which I think it needs. But it doesn't stray into kind of like overtly sweet territory, which it could do in a lot of kind of old school West Coast IPAs when they got a bit old. Obviously in the UK we're getting quite fucking old, and they become really sweet, and this doesn't have that. Brand new beer out. It's got a floral edge as well, which is very kind of expected for the style. Yeah, once again it's like a lemon, ginger, honey, slight kind of pine, slightly dank. It's nice. It's deceptively drinkable for its ABV as well, but yeah, for me, a bit more bite, a bit more bitterness. When you go West Coast, just fucking go for it. So yes, it's West Coast double IPA, brewed in collaboration with Beerbliotek, 8.5. Nice. So we're back with another music copyright strike for one of my brewery visits. Fucking that's a pain in the arse, isn't it? Turn music off. But then I've been massively insecure. Anyway, so next one I've got up is Dazed and Confused, which is 8% double IPA, just brewed by North, no collaboration. What the fuck? A beer brewed by a contemporary brewery and it's not a collaboration. This is probably the point where the comments start coming in and people going, oh yeah, you seem a bit pissed by that point, don't you? Yeah, lap it up, go on. Anyway, this has been out a couple of weeks, really liked it. I mean, I've had cans of it, I've had on draft. I don't think I had on draft last week when I came to the birthday do here, but there you go. As far as kind of like the appearance, I mean, it's top end of like Haste for Days. It's not kind of uber murky, pure white. I mean, peachy in kind of colour. So, see what that aroma's like. Yeah, it's nice. Yeah, dank, but kind of like berry and stone fruit forward, I'd say. Little kind of like, yeah, that kind of like dank ammonia kind of thing going on. Often they say cat pee. I don't know what hops are in it. I'd say Mosaic. I think that's probably pretty definite. Maybe Chinook, something like that. Every fucking IPA's got Mosaic in these days, hasn't it? But yeah, a certain kind of menthol edge in there as well. Kind of takes me in a kind of slightly spearmint direction as well. It smells good. It's got a nice kind of developed aroma. So, cheers. That's nice. Yeah, it's got a juicy quality. It's not overly sweet. It's not got that melon kind of like fudgy thing. It's still got a little bit of bite. It's got balance, which is an important thing in this day and age. Yeah, a bit of pine, lots of mango. That kind of mango stone when you get a bit close to it. Closer to the stone, I mean, it goes a bit more kind of piney. So I think I've got a bit of that. Yeah, dankness. Maybe it does kind of edge in that kind of slight bubblegum area. If this is, I mean, it could be Sabro. I fucking love Sabro because it's got that kind of basil edge to it. But yeah, no, that's cracking. Love it. Yeah. The acceptable side of dank for me. I'm not a big fan of dankness in some IPAs, and also when it gets a little bit kind of savoury, that kind of like hits that kind of berry, stone fruit kind of thing. Really nice. So yeah, that's the Dazed in a way double IPA, 8% ABV. Good stuff. Probably gonna have another one. Go on, Rob, have another one. All right, cheers. I will. Talk me into it. Right, so last bit, I was trying to find a place which was slightly less radioactive, but I was over near the fermenters and it looked really cool, and Annie was in the background doing the brewery tour, but I looked like I was being fucking grilled or something, like on a rotisserie. It's ridiculous. I look like radioactive. Anyway, so final beer is a beer called Dream State. It is, I'd say it's an Imperial Stout, 9.5, fig, almond, cinnamon stout. So, I had this last week, but only had a little taste with my mates. Oh, shit, I'm spilling it everywhere. Yeah, it's, for me, one thing that kind of really I don't get a lot of those specific aromas. There's a bit of star anise in there. A bit of dandelion and burdock. Baker's chocolate. chocolate. It's got a powdery kind of aroma. See, I'm like Two-Faced, I'm like fucking red over here and then natural there. Maybe, I guess it is fig. It's not fig in a sense of kind of fresh figs. It's kind of like fig flavoured stuff. I'm sure they were putting kind of all the real shit in this, but what did they say? Cinnamon, almond. No, not cinnamon and almond for me. Anyway, cheers. Yeah. Once again, that kind of baker's chocolate is quite nice. It's more of like maybe like prune jam or something like that for me. And yeah, you're getting kind of like, yeah, it's decent. It's not one of my favourite ones. Just getting real self-conscious, a load of people walking in. I'm just on the near the door. But yeah, no, it's good stuff. Not the best stout I've had from North. It's not the best beer I've had today, but better than my taste last week anyway. So thanks for joining me here at North Brewing. I said one of my favourite brewers in the UK. You've got a lovely fucking refold design wall behind me as well. It's all about the branding, it's all about the detail. Anyway, see you in a bit. Thanks for joining me. Cheers.